I want to have a complete Sword in the Stone deck. That's what I want, right? So maybe I'm just like wishing what I want.
Join the team.
Hey, theMCGuiRE Review, and today we're going to take a look at Lorcana. Now, this is the brand new card game. If you do not know, it's pretty hot right now, but this is the brand new card game from Ravensburger, and they have partnered with Disney to make what some are saying could be one of the biggest, most popular TCGs that have come out in a while. This one really could grow. It really could have a run on it, and I think that's because of a number of reasons. Now, one of the things that we're going to do today, and this is going to be a longer video because I really want this to be this is your one video for Lorcana, okay? We're not outside of how to play, okay? We're not going to get into the details of like how to set up and how to play. The game is very simple, okay? There's a little booklet that comes in the starter decks that will teach you how to play. There's plenty enough things online, and this game has a digital companion app as well, which a lot of people haven't really talked about, so we'll hit that. But in this video, what we want to do is really just show you some of the product. I have purchased all of this. This has not been sent to me. There may be some things, I think there will be, that end up getting sent over time. But this stuff I bought, I purchased all this. I've been playing the heck out of this game. I really, really like it, and I'm really excited about it. So what are we going to do in the video? What we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the products that are out there that you can get your hands on. I'm going to tell you about why I think the game is really special and has been designed really, really well. And I think it kind of sets itself apart in the TCG space. And then we're going to end the video with an unboxing of the treasure trove here. So I've got one of those, as well as a booster pack. So this has got 24 boosters in it. We're going to unbox this. We're going to go through each one and see if we can get us an enchanted card or a Winter Elsa or one of the higher priced cards. I think would be really cool to get in here. They are going to be reprinting, and that's the thing. Like, this stuff is pretty much sold out. You cannot get your hands on this first chapter pretty much anywhere unless you get lucky going to Walmart or Target. You just happen to get there right when the vendor gets there. They may have stock again potentially this week, but I would be surprised if they have anything past that point. Ravensburger has already been very clear that they're doing reprints on the first chapter. It doesn't look like, and again, the information's kind of ebb and flow, right? So it looks like they're going to reprint the first chapter in Q1 of 2024. That's probably when you're going to be able to get your hands on this again. I think they are going to do some more chapter 1, like booster packs and things that will show up in the stores. I do know, however, it looks like chapter 2 is going to be released within that November time frame. So that's pretty exciting as well, that they're following up chapter 1 release with chapter 2 release pretty quickly. And it's smart to do that to kind of keep the ball rolling and keep people into the game and playing with the game. I say that because this first chapter really was only released with, if I remember correctly, I think it's 204 different cards. There's only a couple hundred cards that are in existence right now for Lorcana. So that's kind of fun initially because you can explore a lot of those cards. You can make your own decks. You can, get the pre-made decks as we have here, and kind of go from there. And you get to experience a lot of the game and a lot of the cards because there aren't an enormous amount of those cards yet. Obviously, as this game grows over the years, and I very, very much think if I could bet money on it, this is going to be one of the top TCGs 3, 4, 5 years from now. I really do believe Lorcana is here to stick around for a while because there's just so much that this game offers. There's so many different IPs across all those Disney and Pixar type stuff. There's just so many different things they can grab and start making cards on. And wait until there's thousands of different cards, and now all of a sudden it's like, I want to have a complete Sword in the Stone deck. That's what I want, right? So maybe I'm just like wishing what I want. I want to have a Robin Hood deck, right? I want to have, pick whatever your favorite is. They can bring The Incredibles into this. They can bring Toy Story into this. The list goes on and on and on of what they could potentially do. We could see the Star Wars IP show up in this. We could see the Marvel IP show up in this. It is possible. It's Disney, right? They could bring those things in. They could even do some cartoon versions of Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, I'm just kind of I'm speculating here, but I could definitely see them releasing chapters or releasing special sets that get into all those different IPs over time. And that's going to be awesome, and I think that's going to keep people coming back to the table, wanting to buy those sets. It's definitely going to keep collectors in the game. So that's why I think that Lorcana definitely has 3 to 4 years running strong before anything would start to tip off. So if you hear in some of these videos that others are making where it's like, in 6 months, nobody's going to care about Lorcana, they're wrong. I can almost promise you on that. That is not going to be the case. So if you are a collector and you can get your hands on this first print run, again, they're going to print another. I don't know how much, right? I think it would be smart for them, and it would be smart from a collector's perspective to not overdo it with this first chapter. So we'll kind of see what they do with that secondary print run, because obviously there's a lot of people that still want to get their hands on the game, but again, I think they're going to come strong with chapter 2, and then you can get your hands on that even this year. So that's enough about kind of where it's going and what's available now. So what I've got is I've got the Treasure Trove. I've got 2 of the 3 offerings. They're pre-made decks. I don't have the third one here right now. I couldn't get my hands on it, so I did all of this. I got at MSRP, so I got lucky on that. I did pay a little bit of premium to get the Ruby Emerald deck. I actually just bought it on eBay. It'll be here next week. I didn't pay too much for it. I got it for about the $30 mark. Which these retail for $16.99, and I think Walmart even carries these for $19.99. So I did get this for $16.99. I got it from Barnes and Nobles. I got both this one and the other one from Barnes and Nobles, and then I got these 2 right here directly from Ravensburger. They had it available on their website. They had the release. I just got lucky, and I was right there when it went live, and I clicked buy. It took like 8 minutes to get through the checkout process, and I was certain I would get to the very end, and it would be like, sorry, sold out. Like, it happened so many times, but it processed, and they showed up today, literally. So I was pretty excited about that, and I was okay dropping the money. This goes for $144. It is much more expensive than usually these booster boxes come for other types of games, but again, you're kind of paying for the exclusivity, you're paying for the IP, it's brand new, so, MSRP is a little higher on that with $144, and this one I believe was $49 MSRP. These are $16.99 MSRP. This is a phenomenal price. These are priced very, very well. You get a full 60-card deck. Well, no, I'm sorry. Yes, you get a full 60-card deck, and each one of these come with a booster pack inside. A full booster pack, not a sample. A full booster pack inside of here. And those booster packs, you can get any card in the set. So it's not like, the ones that come in here don't actually have the enchanted cards. If you want to get the enchanted card, you got to get a booster box. It's not like that. The ones in here, you can get any card in the set. So for $16.99 MSRP, if you can get that, and a lot of big box stores are, Best Buy, Barnes & Nobles 100% are going with the $16.99 MSRP. If you can get your hands on that, that's a phenomenal price, and I will get each one of these if they continue to stay at those lower costs, because then you can open them up, you're ready to play, you got all the cards, it's awesome, and you get a booster pack. It's phenomenal. This right here, I would say, is probably the best designed sort of little gift type box I've seen, probably across any TCG I've looked at or played. This is awesome, and it's priced very, very well. You get 8 boosters in here. You get an actual box that's designed to hold all your cards in here. You get 2 deck boxes in here, and they're the more kind of elongated ones. And you get a booklet, like a how to play booklet, and you also get more of your little health damage tokens that are in here as well. So the Treasure Trove is awesome. I know that set 2 is going to come out with another one of these. I can't wait to get this one open. It's going to be really cool. This is going to be awesome. So I'm glad that I was able to get my hands on this. I think this is really going to be the hot item I'm not seeing reprints on this until Q1 of 2024, if I have to have a guess. I think going into that November, December timeframe, this one right here is going to be the hot item that people are going to be paying quite the premium for. But again, could I keep these and just sort of like cash in big in a few months or a couple months? I don't know, but I don't want to do that, right? Because I want to play the game. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to open them. I'm playing this game. I love this game. I will say that I did create my own little fun... I'll show this on the side-by-side cam. I created my own really fun little custom deck box. It's nothing special, but I thought it was a fun little art project. I am going to put a little video up on, little short up on YouTube and probably Instagram as well. I took one of the main boxes and I kind of razor bladed everything out. And then I super glued it on this, and then I did a little Mod Podge over it to kind of, just totally cover the whole thing so the little edges don't get, scraped off over time. But I did some little 3D stacking here with the first chapter and Simba there. Got the Disney Lorcana at the top, got the main character right there on the front and the back. And then I put the little card examples I cut off the back on there. And then the Sapphire Steel, I like to call the Blue Steel deck. That's here, which I love this Blue Steel deck. My 10-year-old, I've played this game a ton of times with him. And he would just beat me over and over and over again. And I was, at first, only playing with this Blue Steel, and I thought, okay, there's something wrong with this deck. I can't just lose, like, this many games in a row. And then he's like, okay, let's switch decks. So after, 3-4 games, we switched decks, and then he just whipped me with this Blue Steel deck. And I'm like, okay, the problem seems to be me, not the deck. So I'm pretty good with this deck now. It's all about learning how to play these decks, and that's where we'll go next is... The design of this game is really, really phenomenal. The way these decks, so far, obviously you can build your own decks, but so far these pre-designed, pre-made decks for you are put together really, really well. They play very differently. Some of them have more items. They have more of an attack base. Some of them have more like a character questing base. And you really have to kind of utilize a good strategy while you're playing those cards and you're going turn to turn. The other thing that I like about this game that's very different than other TCGs, like if you were to compare this to Magic, we'll just start there. If you're going to compare this to Magic the Gathering, there's a number of things that are very conceptually similar to Magic the Gathering, right? You have your inkwell. You get ink that you use to pay for cards, kind of like lands that you use to pay for cards. You have to, tap things to pay, okay? That's conceptually the same. You're putting, cards out in front of you that are like in play, maybe permanently or for just one round. That can be conceptually the same. However, it's very different from the perspective of when you take your turn, it's your turn. Okay? There isn't a lot of this while it's my turn, my opponent is doing something to negate something I'm trying to do on my own turn. Or soon as I do something, it's like this immediate, negate coming from the other side. It's not really like that. You kind of play your game and try to do what you want to do, whether you're essentially going to be challenging other characters, or you're going to be questing for the most part. In questing, that's how you win the game, right? In every character card, and again, if you want all these details, find another video that goes over the exact details of the card and exactly how to play. This video is really to go into the talk about how the game is designed, why it's good, why it's going to be around and stick around, and then get into some of this cool stuff. So, when you quest, it's a really interesting concept because sometimes you might want to just quest every turn or get a bunch of cards out and keep them out and then quest. There's this really cool, and get a bunch of quest points all at once, first to 20 wins. But it's a really cool concept where when your characters are out, if they're readied or if they're just right out in front of you, you can't attack them. Your opponent can literally do nothing to those cards. They can only attack those cards if they have exerted and they have either quested or they are exerted because they challenged the round before. You can't do anything to them. They just sit out there. And I like that mechanic where you can choose as a player when you want to start turning and exerting your characters. You may play a game and get, you'd be 5-10 minutes in, 15 minutes in, and just, you haven't done anything yet. You just got all these characters stacked out in front of you. Now, your opponent may be questing this whole time, and you might have to like massively catch up, but it's this really cool concept of like, I can choose as a player when I want to start stepping out, right? Like, I can keep playing my game and having fun and getting characters out and getting ready to do what I want to do. And then all of a sudden, I might have 4 or 5 characters out in front of me, and it's my turn, and now I decide, okay, I'm going to quest with this one, this one, this one. I just got 5, 6 lore right like that. And I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to be challenging characters that you have that are exerted out on your side. And that's fun. And just the challenge is basically like a little battle. Basically, and it's very, very simple. It's like attack to health. They attack each other for whatever they do simultaneously, and once their health is matched, they're out, right? They're knocked out. They're banished, right? And they go in your discard pile. And the only reason that you really do that is to keep those characters from gaining lore, or from that player to be able to then tap and exert and gain lore when it's their turn. So it's this really fun, balance of that. And that design mechanic, I think it's brilliant. It's done really, really well. I hope the designer actually I don't know if he'll ever see this video, but that's a really, really well designed mechanic, and how that works, where you don't really have to. It's like less pressure when than it would be for like Magic. Magic, it's like you put a card out, you have no idea what you're going to get hit with, right? It's like it's just this it's just different from that perspective, and I like that chill aspect of anybody being able to sit down at the table. It's so simple, it's so easy. You can play your own game, but it's still incredibly strategic in when you choose to quest versus challenging. I love it. Okay. The other big design mechanic that's a little bit different here is how the ink works. In games like Magic, you have cards that are land, and only those cards are land, unless you have some special ability that can make another card act as a land. But for the most part, land cards are land cards, and you got to wait until you pull one of those things to be able to put it down to then start playing cards that are in your hand. That concept is eradicated in this game. This game allows a lot of cards to be technically land cards. They're called ink in this game, which I love that as well thematically. You put it in your ink well, and you use the ink to like get your character out there, and then your character can't do anything right when it comes out unless it has a special ability called Rush, where you give that character an ability called Rush, because the ink is still drying, right? So it's just like everything just drips with theme, and that's another reason I'm a kind of a sucker for that kind of stuff. When people do that kind of thematic stuff really, really well in a product, that's just great product design, right? So I love that concept. But those ink cards, a lot of your cards can be used as ink. And, it'll just be whatever their cost is. If there's like this little gold wreath around the cost, you can use it as ink. Most of the cards work that way. Like, most of the cards are cards that you can use as ink. So every time it's your turn, very rarely will you ever be able to be like, I don't have anything I can put down as ink. Okay? Here's the beauty to this design. Oh man, this one's awesome too. When you ink a card, that card, as of right now, unless they release cards in the future that allow you to un-ink from your inkwell. And here's the thing, and maybe I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, correct me in the comments below if I am, but here's the thing. Please do not create a mechanic that allows you to un-inkwell. One of the things that I think makes this game so good at a core design is the fact that once you make the decision as a player to take a card and ink it and put it in your inkwell, it is stuck there for the rest of the game. That is ink. Okay? It's not coming back. So you can't take one of your best cards and be like, oh, I'll just ink it early game because I'm going to get it back. Like, there may be cards that you can take, and I don't know, I haven't read every single card, but every game I've played, and with the decks I've played, and the cards I've seen, that concept doesn't exist. And I love that. Even if they add it in, please make it rare that you could ever be able to do that. I love that concept that you are forced as a player to have good cards in your hand, and maybe 6 of the 7 cards in your hand you could ink, and you're like, I want to play all of these, but I need more ink to get some of these out, and I have to make that decision of turning one of these good cards into ink. And it's cool because you have to show your opponent or opponents. You can play this game with 4 players if you want. You just go right around the table. It's awesome. It still works perfect like that. You have to show your opponent or opponents what card you're inking. That's always fun, too, because people are like, you're inking that card? Like, that's a really good card. Or if they know how the makeup of your deck, they know what you just lost in your deck. So there's a strategy component to that as well, which I just absolutely love. And that's probably the mechanic that, and it's so simple conceptually, right? But that mechanic right there is what I think makes this game so fun and really sets it apart. And just, I love that decision of like, do I ink it or do I keep it and play it, or not ink for this? Because you don't have to put a card down in your inkwell. You can put 1 per round, but you don't have to unless you have a card that allows you to do more ink. And sometimes you just decide, oh, I can't, I'm not going to ink. I'll wait for that next card pool, and maybe that card is something I can ink and I can keep everything in my hand. So that's just phenomenal. Okay, that's sort of the quote-unquote designer developer talk that I want to kind of have to really, like, if you're someone who's interested in this game, there's only so many playthrough and like those types of videos you can watch, and they're all the same, okay? But I'm trying to make a video that is a little bit different, where we get into the meat of the design and why this game is cool and why I think this game has really got some longevity to it to stick around and really get big in the market, okay? So that's what I'm trying to accomplish here, and hopefully you're sticking with me here and you're listening, because I think with this kind of information, it might help you make different types of decisions on if you really want to get into this game or not. Because again, you can watch people play this game all day long on these playthroughs, and you just might not get the fun in the aspect of it. Just hearing people say, "Well, I'm going to play Moana. I'm playing Mickey Mouse. I'm questing for," you know. You may not get really like the feeling of why it's so awesome to play this game. Okay, I'm really proud of this, but I've already talked about it. I don't know. Hopefully, people don't think this is stupid, but I think it's cool. It took me like hours to do it. Okay, we're gonna get now into the unboxing of these products. I'm gonna unbox this one kind of like this, and then we're gonna get down to our little mini cam here for going through the packs, so you can see that right up close, and we can go through, and let's cross our fingers that we get an enchanted card or something awesome. Okay, we're now getting into the it's like, it feels so special I don't want to open it. It's like this thing that's like, you can't have this. But I just did it. So okay, it's open, we're going in. And here's the box. So it comes right out. I don't know. I probably will keep this. Watch this thing sell for $35 on eBay. Just the box. I don't know. I am going to keep that though. So here is the Lorcana box that will hold your cards. Like if you have a bunch of cards, it's pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like. So let's just get right into the quality. So it's decent. Okay. I would have liked it to be like twice as thick on cardboard. It's not, but it's definitely good enough. It's nice. It's thick. It's, I mean, it's not flimsy by any means. Being even thicker with maybe that coating, I don't know. That might have made it a little bit cooler, but again, no, I think they could have done it for that price. Okay, I'm not gonna give them a pass on like, oh, well, it's $49. It's a cardboard box, right? So, quality-wise, I would have liked to seen that maybe coated a little bit more. Okay, here we've got the first chapter player's guide. Now, this is a nice hefty book, player's guide. It does have a copy of all of the cards in it, which you will also find for free in the Disney Lorcana companion app. If you haven't got your hands on this yet, just go to your app store and you can download the Disney Lorcana companion app for this game. It's really cool. Shows you all the cards. You can look at all the cards. You can start even building all the special decks you would want to. It has a utility to do that. You can favorite and star your cards. It actually has some like how to play. It explains some stuff like shifting. That's one thing you won't find in the little book that's in here. Like you'll find this mechanic called shift, and it's like you'll read the card and you're like, I still don't understand what I'm supposed to do. You can find the answer to that in that companion app. It has the answers to some of those things. It's a really, really cool app. I've spent quite a bit of time on it, just looking at cards and kind of like dreaming about all the ones I want and like thinking about how I would make decks with all the cards that are available. So it's a fun little thing to do. If you haven't been able to get your hands on the game yet, you can kind of do that to kind of gear up and have some fun. All right, so we got all the decks here. It looks like it's talking about like some tips and tricks about the various different deck colors. Another thing that I'll hit as well is I really love the fact, I should have talked about this a little bit more on the other one, hopefully you didn't miss that if you skip over this part. But another thing I really like is there can only be 1 to 2 inks in your deck. None of this crap where it's like you can have every color, you can have 3 colors, 4 colors. You can only have 1 color or 2 colors. And I love that design as well. It keeps the decks more focused, and it keeps your deck building more on point. And you don't have to think about all these crazy, insane combinations across all these different color or different groupings, right? You just can focus in on 1 or 2. All the ones that have been released so far are 2, right? I'm hoping that with the second set, we'll get like some monocolor releases. I want to build like an all emerald deck. I think that would be sick. An all amethyst deck. I want an amethyst emerald deck. The list goes on and on. When I look at these cards, I don't know. It's so much fun. So here's a deck building guide. They've got a deck building guide that's built into here as well. This is a really cool book. I'm going to have to read through this later in detail, but it's pretty much like a tips and tricks book. Much heftier than I thought it was going to be. I didn't realize I was getting like a book inside of this thing. All right, now we're going to get into the boosters. I don't know. There was one that was... Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then there was one over here. It must have just kind of fallen out and moved over or something. All right, and then over here we've got... Do these come out? Oh, they do. Okay, so it's a little divider. So these are like little dividers, and they are individual. They kind of got that sort of space look around them. Those are nice. So you can kind of divide your cards. You are going to get another sheet of the damage tokens. You will get those in the pre-made decks, but if you're only buying boosters and whatnot, then you're going to need these because it's not going to come here. So there's your tokens, and then you're going to get 2 of the little deck boxes. I didn't realize these were like paper. I thought these were actually made of like the deck box material, but these are little paper deck boxes that you kind of build and put together here, just like that, right? So that's what you got there, little deck boxes, And these mimic some of the decks that have been released. So you've got. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. You got Moana on that side. You got the Mickey BLT on that side. You got Aurora here, and then you've got Magic Mickey Mouse on that side there. I love the artwork on this. So these are the paper little cardboard deck boxes. I mean, they're cool. I don't have a problem with them. I mean, they'll be durable enough. These are cool. I kind of wish they were made of the actual deck box, material like this. That would have been a lot nicer. Again, but you're primarily paying for the booster packs. Again, it retails for $49.99. You're pretty much paying for these booster packs. This is where I think, don't get hosed on going crazy for and paying, $100, $150 for one of these, because you're essentially, you got your boosters. There are some extra cool little things in there, obviously, with this stuff, but it's not like they went overboard with the quality of all these things. It's good enough for the set, but it's not like oh my god, this is amazing, like quality of what's in here. You're primarily paying for the booster packs. This is just kind of some extra little stuff. But I'm glad I have it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool, right? Okay, so that's that. we're going to stop there and bring the camera. We're going to bring the camera down to the table so we can do our unboxing of all of the booster packs. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be awesome. I really hope we get some sick cards. We're going to open these 8 first. Is that kind of different art? No, it's the same. Okay, we're going to open these 8 first, and then we're going to get into the booster pack. I am going to have my sleeves. Whoa! I am going to have my sleeves out here as well, just in case we do run into any like really, really good cards. I don't want to touch them. We're going to have the hard sleeves just in case we hit like some high dollars. I do have penny sleeves, but we're not going to use those right now. I'm really just going to sleeve with the better, thicker sleeves, like anything that's, within that $20-some range. And then if we get into any bigger, higher amount cards, we'll put them in there. That's the other thing that's really awesome about this is that I know these are expensive, but these cards are selling. Like, if you do want to get this as a collector, or you do want to play, like I'm playing, but there may be some of these cards, depending on what I get, that I might send off for grading, or I may sell to get some of the money back for what I've spent, because it might not be something that I want right then, or maybe I'm not interested in it. I don't know. I'm probably going to just keep it, because I could only imagine that the prices of some of these really sought-after cards are really going to continue to climb. We got one of the promo cards at Gen Con. I didn't get any of this stuff at Gen Con, but someone did hand me, we were walking around, someone handed my son, actually, one of the Gen Con promo cards, the Mickey Musketeer Gen Con promo card. That thing goes for an average of around $200 now for just the little promo card. So, the cards are moving. They are selling, so just know that as well. Okay, we're going to go down to the table now and start opening. Okay, we're ready. Ready to go. Okay, this is not required. This is obnoxious, but I'm doing this so I can just kind of keep my hand out of it, and you can just kind of see the cards nice. And I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just doing this. Okay, here we go. I'm opening the first 8 from the treasure trove. We're going to take this. Okay, be kind of careful with the cards. All right, this is going to be from this first set here. You get this, it makes kind of the BLT Mickey Mouse. There's 4 cards that go together, so I'm sure we'll get enough out of all the cards we're going to open. We'll turn this over, and we're going to start here going through them. Okay, awesome. I got that Miss Fossa. Simba. That's cool. Okay, there's a Prince Aladdin. Nice. Hercules, great card. Rafiki, nice card. That's a cool one. Oh, nice! Oh, got the Zeus. That's such a cool card. I may have to take these gloves off. I think it's throwing off our color here. So cool. Oh, yes! The Stitch. That's an awesome one. Oh, nice! And the Maurice, and this is the foil Maurice. Oh, very cool. All right. So 3 really cool cards so far. What a good pull on that first pack. Very cool. All right, we're gonna take off the gloves, okay? Because I'm feeling like it's throwing off our color. Let's see if that gives us a better color here. As we let's go ahead and go back and look at Zeus just to make sure that kind of fixed that. Yeah, there we go. Right, look at that. Such a cool card. Oh, that's such a cool one. Okay, so we're gonna set those aside. All right, set those aside. Those aren't incredible, those aren't super big price, right? But those 3 right there are decent. Okay, put our little pack right here. Going into the second one. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. If you wanted the first, if you didn't want the first part, you just wanted to jump to the opening. Hopefully, you just kind of skip right here. So here we go. All right, well, another one of those, right? So we got two of those now. Turn them and burn them. All right, Stampede, great card. Work together. Oh yes, Gaston. This is Gaston. This is one I've been wanting. Kun Matata, amazing card. Magic Broom, love having a number of those. There's The Beast Is Mine. Grammatala, amazing card. Oh, okay. Do It Again. Okay, and oh, nice. And a common foil, but you got the Lilo Galactic Hero. That is a really cool card. Okay, all the foils in this set so far are fetching decent prices, so we'll set that aside. Again, any of these packs, right? Any of these packs can have any of the big cards. Okay, there's that right side to that. Okay, so we'll kind of build that off to the side here as we're getting stuff. All right. All right. Nice. He's got a sword. Oh, cool, Cerebrus. This is a cool card. Ah, yes, Donald Duck. Nice. Love these Donald Duck cards. Okay, this is not the high dollar Elsa. I thought it was there for a second. This is the Elsa Snow Queen. But that's a really cool card. I love that artwork. The White Rabbit's Watch. That's a good one. Glad I got that. A Whole New World. That is a card that comes in one of the standards. And then the foil Mickey Mouse Detective. Really cool card. I love these Mickey Mouse Detective cards. Okay, so nothing scream level. Nothing scream level yet. Okay, so now this one right here, we're going to go bottom piece. Nice. We're getting that built out. And going, oh, sweet. The Mickey Mouse Steamboat Pilot. That's the flower. Scar. The Flynn Rider card. That's cool. Eye of the Fate. This is a cool card. Oh, nice. This this card's really cool. The Mickey Mouse True Friend card is a common. Nice. This is the rare Captain Hook. Plasma Blaster's an excellent item. And then we got the foil Flotsam here. This is pretty cool. One of Ursula's Spy. And I do have the Ursula card as well that I got in another one of the packs that came in one of the standard pre-made decks. I got the Ursula card. It's not the foil, but it's still, that one still goes. Even the standard still goes for like $40-50. Oh, there we go, right there. Wow, look at that. Pulled almost a perfect pick. So that's done. That's all you're going to get. If you pull more of them, obviously you can make more of these, but that's what you're going to get there. I might creatively, because I have a bunch of these, I might actually take them and put them in little frames and maybe even sell those. I think people would like that. Okay. That's a cool card. Okay, there's that Mickey Mouse Detective again. Okay, awesome. Scored a Peter Pan. It's the first one of those I've got. Here's a Jafar. There's a number of Jafar cards. That's a cool artwork one. Smear Beast, great card. Cool. Befuddle. Love the Sword and Stone stuff. Nice. Hades card. That's a good one. Oh, sweet. This is a good card right here. I can't remember the. It's like rare, super rare. I think is what this is. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. There's a super rare and foil Stitch. That's awesome. Now the one that people really are after is the Rockstar one. All three of these cards right here are really good cards. That was a really good deck. We're gonna set those aside. That was a really good pull on that deck to get all three of those in. Okay, now we'll go here. just start building that over there. Aladdin, Jasmine. There's another Elsa, the Ice Surfer. Got some really cool Aladdin cards in this one. Oh, sweet, the Goofy. It is a common, but this is a really cool card. So I'm going to set that aside. And then we've got Lady Tremaine here for our rare. The Mickey Mouse, again, this one does come. Oh, that's a cool card. It's a common Moana, but that's the foil. I love the foils. They did such a good job with the foils in this set. This is a really cool, really good card, but it does come in one of the pre-made deck. So I'm going to take these and set these aside over here, okay? So we'll put all of these here. Okay, getting down to the last two of the Trove, and then we'll get into the I'll get into the booster. Okay, so a lot to go through still. The Duke, nice. Little Minnie Mouse cards, it's a nice one. Another one of those Jetsam. We already got the foil. Sweet. This Donald Duck Bodyguard card. I love this card for steel. It's an awesome steel card. Okay, we got the Scar. We got the Jafar. And a common Peter Pan. We've already seen that one, but a foil for that one. So put those over there. Okay, nothing mind-blowing yet. Nothing mind-blowing yet. Okay, the Stolen Scimitar. That's a cool one. First time I've seen that card. There's the standard, kind of the standard Stitch card. Archimedes, yes. I've been looking for that one. Love that Archimedes card. Cut to the Chase. This is another great card here. This is really cool. Gives you that rush ability right off the bat for any for any other any character here. So chosen character gains rush this turn. So you could play a character, then hit him with rush. That's really cool. Here's our Olaf. Oh, so sick. This is the Thinking a Happy Thought Captain Hook. I love this card. Look at the artworks. Just amazing. There's our rare. That's an awesome card. The floating lantern there with birthday lights. That's a pretty cool card. This one I'm happy about that I got. That's a really cool card. And then another common foil for Peter Pan. Okay. So we'll put those over there. And that is our entire treasure trove. So we didn't get anything that was super mind-blowing in the treasure trove, but we definitely got cards that will by far offset. If you were to just buy these for the collector aspect, if you weren't paying, or if you wanted to buy them to do resale, you definitely got your value there in what we ended up getting just out of the treasure trove. So just to give you a good feel for the cards that came out of the treasure trove, if you went right now and tried to resell these on the market, you are definitely going to get more than $49 for this right here. So we've got Zeus, we got foil Peter Pan, we've got the Captain Hook rare. This is awesome. The Lantern card, Scar, Jafar, the foil Peter Pan, the Mickey Mouse card. Again, this one's not really of high value. Actually, I'll put that with kind of the standard stuff. But it is a card that will be sought after, I guarantee you, if you can't get your hands on it. Actually, I'll keep it here, because if you can't get your hands on the pre-made deck, that's going to be a card that's going to be sought after. Everybody loves the Goofy and the Donald Duck stuff. We've got the foil Moana, and that's just an awesome card. I love that. The Hades. Okay, there's a couple Hades cards that are worth a lot. This one here is pretty sick. It quests for 2, but it's got just beefy attack and life. We've got the Stitch foil. foil, foil, foil. Love this card. Here, foil. Love this one on the rare. Maurice, this is an awesome card too. Another Stitch and the Lady. Okay, so I think if you probably added all those up, you're probably going to get. You're definitely getting your value for what came in this for the price. Plus, you got all the other stuff that came in the treasure trove, right? You got your deck boxes and whatnot. So that's all really good. We'll put those to the side. And now let's get into the booster box. We're going to pop the seal. And here we go. That's what that's going to look like. Right on the top, kind of the different artwork packs. So here we go. Now we're into the, some of these are like, they pop right open, and some of them are like, there we go. That's how it should be, right? Should be smooth. All right, turn this over, put this here, and we'll get in. Put this over. All right. Okay, we'll move a little faster now that we've kind of seen a number of these cards. This is a cool card here. Another one of those Grammotalas. We're up to 3. Let's see. I would have 1, 2, 3 of those now. 3 or 4 of them now. So that's perfect. Because you can have up to 4 copies of any card in a deck. Okay, we got the Jafar. We've got the Sword of Truth. Nice. And the foil Eyes of the Fate. Which, this is a great card, really. So we'll put that over here. Stacking up on those Grammotalas. Love that card. It's just such a good play card. That's the other thing. This particular game and this first chapter set has got so many cards that are like commons, but they're like phenomenal cards in the way they work. All right. All right, another Elsa. Like I said, there's a number of Elsa prints in this particular run. Okay? That's a classic. Mufasa. It's a great card. Pongo's a great card. Little one pool Olaf. Another Grammotala. Nice. Poisoned Apple. That's a good one. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I wanted this card. This was one of the cards out of the entire first set that I wanted to get. Not because of the value. I just think this is the coolest card. The Mickey Mouse from the Emerald deck. Artful Rogue. With shift, right? It's got shift, it's got misdirection, it quests for 2, it's beefy on life and beefy on attack. It's just such a great card. I love that card. I hope I get more of those. And then, ooh, nice, a Ursula's Cauldron foil. And that's a great card to have in foil, too, if you use that. That's a really good looking foil card. Put that over there. Okay, going in. Okay, and I'm going to set the cards kind of off to the side here, so we can kind of go through like all the best kind of at the end. Okay, did that not? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Freeze, Scimitar, Develop Your Brain, another Sword in the Stone. Can't wait to build a Sword in the Stone deck. Got that. Okay, here's another Ursula's Cauldron, but non-foil, obviously. Okay, this is a great little item card here. Got a nice Maui. These Maui cards are cool. That's our rare. Another version of a Hades card. This is a rare, and then a standard Simba foil. Okay. All right, every pack's not going to be phenomenal, but we've had some pulls in some of these packs. Okay, come on. Let's get an enchanted. Let's get an enchanted. Peter Pan. There's another little Minnie Mouse card. I've seen 2 different types of Minnie Mouse now. This Captain Hook card is phenomenal. Just a 1 pool, just can do so much. Challenger +2. This is a great card for any silver deck. Oh, Tigger. First time we've seen the Tigger. That's a really cool card. Nice. Tigger. Okay, we got that again. And a Jasmine foil. Okay, so take these. Put them over here. And we'll keep going. Oh, nice. The Merlin card. Definitely want 4 of these. Another Bodyguard, Hercules. That's a great card. Oh, nice. Another Donald Duck. Grab Your Sword is a great card. Again, this is one that comes in the standard decks, but it is a really good card. Part of Your World. This is a great card here for the rare. It's a really good song. And nice, the foil version of Tomato. How do you say his name? Tamatoa. This is an awesome card. And it's foil. I really liked this card when I was looking at everything the other day. So that's cool to have a foil version of that. Put that right here. Put that over there. All right, good. We got another Archimedes. I need 4 of those. All right, the old Stampede, classic. I love this Gaston. It's cool. Another one of these Mickey Mouses. Okay, there's another Tigger. Oh, sweet. The Musketeer to Bard here. This is a great card here. Whenever one of your characters with Bodyguard is banished, you may draw a card. So if you get some Bodyguards out there, and then you get one of these out there, get the Tabard out there, then as they get taken out, then you can draw more cards. This is a great combo card. Okay, got another one of these here. Okay, that's nice. And we're going to have a little foil Minnie Mouse action. Okay, let's put this over here. All right. Okay, we got at least another full one of those pictures at this point. Okay. Got a Genie card. First time we saw one of those in this pool. So the Genie cards are really cool. There's a number of them as well. Excellent. Develop Your Brain. Got another one of those. I want as many of the Sword and Stone cards as I can get. Okay. Ooh, first time for our little Tinkerbell. So we got the Tinkerbell card. This is a great card. I'd like to get some more of these Tinkerbells. Elsa, the Snow Queen. That's the common. All right. So we got Do It Again. There it is. Okay. There's a card right there. So this one's a foil here of the Duke. Okay. Common. The Do It Again. Decent, right? This Rockstar Stitch. This one pulls a little bit of cash here on this one. This is primarily the one most people are after for the Stitch. Just a really unique card. So we're going to set that aside by itself. We'll put that in. It's just sitting on the table. We'll put that in its sleeve here. And actually, let's just go ahead and grab the card, grab the sleeve. Let's check the centering. It's not perfect. It's not bad. Well, it's not bad, but could be a little bit better. That ain't a gem mint, but other than that, the rest of it looks crisp all the way around. Okay, so got that sleeved up. That one's a nice one. And we've probably had some other ones, right? But I think that's been the highest dollar one so far. I have to check what those are going for, but that is a sought-after card, that Rockstar. If I can get that in a foil, that'd be really good. Another one of these Brooms. This is a great card to play with your Sorcerer Mickey. Pascal. This is an interesting little combo card. Oh, Cheshire Cat. This is one that I wanted to get my hands on, so it's nice to see one of those. This is a really cool one, too. I love the artwork on this card. Okay, we got Hans here. Another one of those, but not the foil, obviously. And then a foil Jetsam, which I think we've already got a foil Jetsam. All right, little sipperoo. Okay. Okay. Yes, another Archimedes. I think that's 3. Okay, another little Tinkerbell. Another Merlin. Love this card. We got 2 of those now. That's good. Mr. Smee. Wanted to have a Mr. Smee. Okay, Mr. Smee. Seen a number of those Hercules. Ah, sweet. Another cat. Okay, on our way to 4 of that. We've seen this a number of times now. So, here we are. Here's a Maleficent. Now, this one actually comes... I'm not even going to say it. Okay, and then we got the Elsa Ice Surfer. That is a foil. Okay, Maleficent. That one, I believe, comes in the standard... one of the standard plays. One of the standard play decks. Okay. Let's get these out of the way. Revealed too much. Looks like there's going to be a foil cut to the chase there at the end. Okay. Oh, Sergeant Tibbs. First time we've seen old Tibbs. Tibberoo. Fire the Cannons. Awesome card. Again, just super, like, common and only a 1 pull, but, like, phenomenal. Magic Mirror. Great card. We got Maximus. And a cut to the chase, a foil. That one definitely people are going to want. That's a great card, and it being foil, that's gonna hold a little bit. You know, that's not going to be a super high dollar card, but that's definitely going to be one people are going to want to have their hands on the foil versions of some of these commons that add a lot of value in gameplay, especially if you're more of an aggressive player. Dr. Facilier. Okay, another one of these goons. That's the Ice Surfer again. A lot of Elsas in this. It's going to happen for us. We're going to get Ice Elsa. Okay. There's a Scar. We've had 3 of these now. 3 of these Stitch Carefree Surfers, and Fire the Cannons in foil. Awesome. Let's put that over here. Move these. Okay. This out of the way. Turn this. All right. This Magic Golden Flower is a cool card. Reminds me of the Black Lotus. Maybe they're trying to... That right there is the Black Lotus of this game, so keep your hands on that one. I don't know. Another Tinkerbell, that one's cool. First time we've seen Have You Forgotten Me? We've got that in foil, right? Another one of these, rare or super rare. Hades. We got a Mulan. That's a nice card. And that's really cool. The White Rabbit's Pocket Watch in foil. That one's awesome. That's cool. Should be sleeving more of these, but I'm not. I will here when I'm done. I'm setting them aside carefully on this table so they're not going to get damaged. Peter Pan. Okay. Olaf. Oh, cool. First time we've seen this card here. The old Jumba. It's a cool card. I love this movie, too. All right, one jump ahead. Okay, cool. Yep. Okay, now we got the. Okay, and then this is a Maximus. That's a foil. So we've got the Let It Go action song. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, we're about halfway through the box at this point. So I like doing these because then you can get that good feel for... So I shouldn't have done that. That good feel for kind of the pull rate and some of the cards that you're getting in these booster boxes. Oh, nice. The Goofy card. That one's a really cool one. Oh, hey, hey. Oh, cool. Another Befuddle. Looking for those Sword and Stone cards. Okay. That's cool. Nice. The Maui, Hero to All. It's got Rush and Reckless. This is a really good card. And The Beast is Mine. Foil. Okay. Decent cards there. And again, for the price some of these cards are going for and what they may spike once people can't get their hands on this first chapter for a little while, they're going to spike more than likely. And a number of cards we've already seen that might be like $5, $6, $7 cards are going to go to like $20 and $30 cards. So, again, these cards are moving. They're selling. There's a lot of value on these right now. Awesome. I love this Donald Duck card. Strutting his stuff with Ward. This one's a really cool card. It's a common, but I love the artwork on it. It's just a really cool card. Another one of those Goofy flight suits. Oh, I think that's the first time we've seen an Anna. Yes, the Mad Hatter. I wanted this card. This is actually just a common, but this Mad Hatter card is really cool. I'm going to set that one aside because I really wanted that Mad Hatter card. Nice. Chief Tut. Or Chief Tui. Is that how I say it? Chief Tui. Respected Leader. That's a really cool card, too, on the blue. All right. Okay, that's cool. And then that Beauty and the Beast. Nice. This is a great Captain Hook card. We now have 2 of the rarer Captain Hook cards, and then a Do It Again in foil. So put that here. I'm going to take this Mad Hatter because that's just an awesome... I'm going to put that over here as well. Even though it's a common, that Mad Hatter is a really cool card. I hope I actually get more of those. I'd like to have at least 2 of those. Okay. Oh, Vicious Betrayal. First time I've seen that. Excellent. Got another one of those Donald Ducks. Okay. Umba. Cerebrus, this is a cool looking card. I really love the artwork on it. Another one of those Goofies, which I think is cool. Got another one of those Donald Duck bodyguards. That's great. Because that is the bodyguard card right there. I love this bodyguard card. I think I would take this over the Hercules and the Steel deck. I would take these, I think, over Hercules. They do cost a little bit more. A little bit different here. But you got a couple different types of abilities, and I just love how this combos with that tabard as well for the Musketeer cards. So that's cool. Rapunzel. Okay, we got the Plasma Blaster. That's an excellent item for a silver deck. We got Marshmallow here. Okay, this is a great card. And this one's good too. And it comes in foil. Nice. Okay. Are we going to get the Enchanted card? I don't know. Right? Are we going to get one of the really special... I don't know. Okay. Another Magic Broom. The old Flounder. Another one of the Tinkerbells. I want to see more Tink cards. The Smash. This is a great card. Just straight up deal 3 damage to a chosen character. You can even hit the evasive when you're evasive with these. This is an awesome from the Steel deck. Oh, Just in Time. Nice. Great Maui pool there. There it is. There it is. Elsa, the Spirit of Winter. That's the big one. That's the high dollar card. Oh, what do we got here to follow it up? What do we got here? Oh! It's Genie Enchanted card. There it is. It's the Genie. It's the Genie Enchanted card. Now, that one's not one of the most, absolute sought after, but that one is a really, really cool card, and you can see there on camera just what they do to that one. It's much more than a foil. Like, just look how it dances. Hopefully it's shown up really well on camera, how it just dances through the light. They're such cool cards. They almost have a three-dimensional feel to them for how they've done these cards. It's almost just like magic coming right off of the card. That is awesome. And look at that. An enchanted card with the high dollar Elsa right in the same pack. What a pull on that one. Okay, we're going to have to pause here. Well, not pause, but we're going to have to get these. We're going to get these sleeved. Both of these. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. We're gonna get this one sleeved. Let's check, and that's a full art front as well. It looks great all the way around. Let's check the centering on the back. My God, that could be a gem mint. The centering looks dead on. That is okay. I'm really hopeful that this one, because any of these enchanted cards are going to be graded. So I'm really hopeful that one right there is dead on. It looks so good. The centering's dead on too. Okay. So we got an enchanted card. We got an enchanted card in the box. There it is. And the Elsa. Okay. I'm good. I'm good at this point. Everything past this is icing on the cake. Wow. What a pack. Are you kidding me? Both of those in the same. And I've seen that a number of times in other unboxings where, like, one pack will have, like, 3 amazing cards in it. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I guess we'll take it, right? Okay. Let's keep it going. Fire the cannons. Okay. Frying pan. Not bad. I'm not a huge fan of this card, but this could be a very useful card if you use it right. Like anything could be, really. All right, Fan the Flames. First time we've seen that. Okay, pulling another one of those Zeus. Nice. Hitting the aerial. There it is. And we'll take the Horus here. We got both of these guys now on that side. That's awesome. Okay. And again, we've hit a number of cards that you've probably seen here that I haven't gone crazy on that might be within that $12 to $15 to even $20 range. It's just that's the way it is right now with a lot of these cards. So I'm not, unless I'm ready to just turn them and burn them, which I'm not. I'm not looking to just do that. It's probably not what they're going to end up being worth. But here we go. So Tinkerbell, Vicious Betrayal. But again, who knows, right? Who knows how much they come back on the print of the first chapter. Once the second chapter's out, right? How much of this first chapter are we going to get to see again, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't want to be selfish or anything, but I almost hope that they don't just go overboard with the printing of the first chapter. So it does have a little bit more of that exclusive feel and nature. And because part of the game here is with any of these TCGs, you gotta grow the market, you gotta keep the events, you gotta have the prize money out there, you gotta keep cards that are really the collectors are chasing. Like, that's all a balance through any of these TCGs, and you gotta do it right. You slop any of those categories, and that's when you're not gonna hit. And that might sound like, oh, everybody should just have as much as they want. Well, guess what? When companies do that, then these games, they kind of fall off a cliff usually. Okay, so Sven, this is a great card. This is a really good card. It is a common, but it is a good card. All right, the old coconut basket. Nice, another Genie rare. Oh, there it is. The Giant Fairy Tinkerbell. That's a great card. That's a really good card, and that one carries a little cost too. That's a nice card. So now we got the foil Healing Glow. This is one of the cards I've been looking for. I want the other one where she's holding the ship. If I could get both of those in this booster, I'm going to be a happy guy. Okay, we're getting down to the last 4 packs. It's been a pretty good pool, you know, and here's the thing. I'm going to walk away with hundreds of cards now within this set, and I definitely can make my own deck with the number of cards that I have here. I've at least got 3, if not 4 copies of a number of cards I've been looking for. So, should be good creating even my own decks. But I really like playing with the ones that are pre-made. They're just designed really well. They're balanced really well. This is a great card. The Tritons, the Sea King. This is a heavy hitter with 5 and a life of 9. I like to call it defense, but it's kind of a life of 9. It's going to take you 7 to get it out, but this one's a heavy hitter. Okay, first time we've seen this little Lilo card. It is rare. Okay, we got the Igo. I do have this card in foil as well. I pulled from one of the packs in, and then a foil Maleficent here. Okay, I pulled from one of the decks, the pre-made decks, the starter decks. Oh man, got that. So awesome. There's so many people that open these and they don't get the enchanted cards. We got an enchanted card. And we got the Elsa. And that one is rare. Okay. So awesome. Now the Smee. Mr. Smee! Okay, cut to the chase. That's pretty good. Fishbone. This is a great little item. Okay. Have we got this one yet? I don't know. And then the Wardrobe and foil. Okay. Slowing down now, aren't we? Well, we did just get that Tinkerbell. So... Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 packs left. It's the Magic 3. That's what it's going to be, the Magic 3. And we're going to dominate, right? Here we go. We're turning and burning now. Sergeant Tibbs, second one out of all this. So that's actually, I think the Sergeant Tibbs is a little bit of a rarer common. It must be, because I've only seen 2 of them out of all the packs we've opened. This is actually the first Simba Future King common we've seen. Come out of here. Or is that... Hang on. That's common, isn't it? I think so, yes. But this is the first one we've seen of this and all of everything we've opened as well. All right, there's that Galactic Hero we had in foil. I just love that card. All right, we got the Ariel. This is a decent price. There it is, the Robin Hood. Nice. And the Aladdin Street Rat in foil. These 2 cards here are great. This was a great pool in this pack. Getting the Robin Hood and the Ariel, specifically this Ariel. And this is the only Robin Hood card there is. Of actual Robin Hood. It's the only one that there is in the set so far. Okay. The Genie. The Genie enchant. And what a card to get from an enchanted perspective as well. I mean, if you're going to get an enchanted card, why wouldn't it be a Genie, you know? All right. Okay, Minnie Mouse. Okay, number those Captain Hooks. But again, I already got enough because I've got the deck. But if I wanted to build something else. That second one here. Okay, great card. Big heavy hitter with a 3 Quester. It's a sick card. Okay, Be Prepared. Okay, this one carries some cash as well. Be Prepared is a very sought after card. Okay, this is a song, so a character with cost 7 or more can sing this for free. You don't have to pay that 7. You just tap and exert a character that you have out that has 7 or more. Okay, and you can banish all characters. Okay, so this card is like probably the most powerful board control card that's in the entire set. That one's a good one. Okay, it carries a little money. Okay, another really good card. I don't know the exact cost on this one, but the monstrous dragon version of Maleficent carries some. This is a super. I think this is called super rare. I sound like an absolute noob, but it's like the game just came out. Like I can't remember what they call this. I think this is called super rare. So that one's a sought after one, and then we got a foil Mulan, and this is actually a really good card as well. Okay, here it is. last deck. It's been a journey. Okay, it's been a journey. I hope you stuck with the video. This is probably like an hour and a half long video at this point after we've opened all these, as well as had our conversation in the beginning. Hopefully everybody stuck around, had some fun opening this. If you're a Lorcana fan, I'm sure you probably did, just to kind of have fun to see what we get. If not, and you're just interested in this, hopefully you stuck around just to kind of watch opening the pack and having some fun and seeing the artwork and the cards and why this is so cool. And the expandability that we've got here on the horizon, I think, is just going to be years of awesome fun. Okay, we got the Simba. This is the final run, okay? I don't think there's going to be anything amazing here. But we do have the Simba. Returned King. I do already have this card. It's in one of the main packs. There's the Moana. That's in the main pack, so nothing amazing there. And we're going to end it with the Simba Future King, which is a rare one as far as our pools have gone, that we got on the foil on this one, and that is that's a one pool as well. And those are always great for early board control. These two definitely come in the starter decks, but the thing is that you got to understand is, you know, they're still pulling some cash, because if you can't get your hands on the starter deck and you really want these cards and you can get your hands only on boosters, there's still a value to folks that can't get their hands on them. So that's everything that we're going to open. That's everything I'm going to open for the first chapter. I don't believe I'm going to do another booster. I don't think I'm going to purchase another booster box. Ravensburger may be sending some stuff to the channel just for unboxing fun and review. We'll see where that kind of ends up landing. And then we'll kind of go from there on more of the first chapter that we'll be able to see. I think what I'll do now is probably just focus on the different singles and things that I really need from the set, because now I've got a whole big huge stack of cards, plus I have probably about this much more from the boosters from the starter decks I've got upstairs that I can use to make some decks and do different things with. Let's take a look at these one more time. We got the Enchanted Genie on the Job, the Storyborn Ally, and Elusive, and Quests for 2, and is popping off of the card like magic you can't handle. Okay, that is awesome. Probably shouldn't have just thrown that down like that, but that is awesome. We got the Elsa, the Spirit of Winter card, so cool, and we got the Rockstar Stitch. Kind of wish I would have got more than just this one, but you can't be greedy. I got an enchanted card in the box, right? I cannot be greedy. And then over here, we can turn through these really quick, right? These are either going to be rares, super rares, or foils. But here's all the other kind of good cards that we got. Again, this carries some cash. I probably should get that one sleeved up. So does this one. So does this one. So does this one. This one's decent. So, I mean, it's just, we got a lot of good cards. And a lot of good cards. I wish I would have got the other Tinkerbell, but again, this is cool that I've got it. Got a number, 2 or 3 of these Zeus. Okay, the Just in Time. I got a couple of the Blasters, which is perfect. Got the Marshmallow, right? Great card. Mad Hatter, I did at least get one of those. I got 2 of the Special Captain Hooks, right? That's the big. That's not the big Maui, but that's a good one. Okay. Got the Let It Go song. right? Got a few Hades, right? There's another Mulan, not a foil. We got the foil pocket watch. Magic Mirror. Right, it's just there's just a number of like, we got some good cards, right? Like this was a pretty good little booster box right here. Some good pools as part. Okay, so Part of Your World, it's a good one. Okay, that's a big Maui right there, heavy hitter. Nice Hades card. Okay. Got the Mickey. This one's rare. That one's really cool. The Poisoned Apple. Sword of Truth. Okay. So, we got some good cards, definitely, team. But that's going to be the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll do some more stuff in the future. But, it probably will be a little while before we do another one of these videos. Again, I physically cannot get my hands on this product, so if you do see the first chapter in the next month or two that show up on the show or the channel here, that probably did come from Ravensburger, sent for review and a fun unboxing to see what we can get. But when we do the reprint of the first chapter, I'm probably just going to go for the singles that I need, and then I'm definitely going to be there day one for chapter 2 to continue to get the 2 new decks that are going to come as part of that series, as well as continue to build out my decks and get some cool cards. This is going to be one I'm going to stick with. I really like it. My family likes it. I can't wait to get everybody in the family kind of their own deck, and we can all just play regularly. But we've been playing the heck out of it since we've had it, just kind of one-on-one. So, cool. That's it. With that, team, keep rolling them crits. This has been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time.